What's up, you all, you beautiful queens? Happy Friday! Happy Friday! Comment below if you're joining me live so I can say hello to you. Oh my gosh, I am really excited to jump on today. I am doing a whole week, no, I'm sorry, scratch that, a whole month of doing live streams every day just to say hi, to share little tidbits, to just get to be more present and be more connected with my community. Hello, her little esoteric mind. I wish I knew what your name is, but I will call you by your title there. Hi, Carolyn. Good to see you too. Um, I want to talk about anger. I'm feeling a little fierce. I'm feeling a little sassy today. And part of me doing more live streams is also helping me to just show up in all the different various feelings and attitudes and essences of me. So that I'm not just coming on when I'm feeling all poised and put together, but when I'm feeling a little sassy or feeling a little pissed off or I'm feeling a little meditative and reflective. I'm going to come on here in all the aspects. Hi, Christina. To really just be able to keep showing you all the aspects of me and be able to channel beautiful messages that can come through from all of these different aspects of me. And today I'm feeling sassy, and today I'm feeling a little pissed off in a good way, like in a really, really good way. And I'm even wearing my little astronaut shirt today. My stepmother-in-law, God, that's so weird to start getting used to saying that. My stepmother-in-law got me this shirt for my birthday, and I'm just like, why did you get me this shirt? She said she listened to one of my podcasts, and I was talking about like rocketing to the moon and stepping into the universe, and she said she thought this shirt reminded her of me, if that makes sense. Anyways, it always kind of gets me fired up to wear this shirt because this is not a shirt that I would have ever worn for myself. And wearing it just like brings me into this mode of like, yeah, I get to be whatever I freaking want to be. And today, like I said, I want to talk about anger because there's a lot of anger in the world right now. And I can feel it. I mean, there's riots going on right outside my door, literally, like for the last few months straight. And I can feel the energy of the anger in the world. And I think that a lot of times energy of anger gets shoved down. It gets put into this little box in this little corner where it's like, that's not good. We can't deal with that. We can't manage that. We better just like shut it down and put a lid on it, right? But we all know what happens when we try to put a lid on anger. It just ends up boiling and boiling and boiling and then just exploding into ways that cannot be healthy. And I want to talk about how to really use anger in a healthy way and actually use it in a way to step into more of your power. So without this ever even, I don't want to get into the politics. I want to talk about just anger in general. This can be in regards to anything. This can be in regards to, like, I always want to talk about it in regards to relationships, right? So maybe a man that you've been dating has just been pulling away and really not calling as frequently, and it's causing you to just start to feel frustrated and angry towards him, right? Even though he hasn't necessarily done anything wrong, he's just not doing anything right. Or maybe someone has said something that's really triggered you and just made you really get angry and pissed off. This feeling is important to recognize and important to really honor, right? Because when we just shove down anger, it just makes it this like just this little beast inside. And if we let that anger just subside down there, it makes us become not very nice people because it starts to suck on that light and suck out the energy of love and suck out the energy of compassion. But when we actually honor anger for what it's trying to tell us, we can use the power of anger to actually propel us forward, right? So in its essence, yay, glad you guys are liking this topic. Yes. In its essence, anger is a really, really beautiful emotion because what it's basically saying is, hey, this does not feel good to me. This does not feel right to me, right? Something feels out of alignment with myself. And whatever it is, it's an opportunity for you to recognize and go deeper within yourself and say, what is it that's actually feeling out of alignment? And not only what is it that feels out of alignment, but what is the deeper truth here? What is actually really going on below the surface? So if it's about a man not calling you back, right? Carolyn says there is a resistance. Yes, some sort of resistance. So when you can start to go into that and check in and say, okay, what is this resistance? What is feeling out of alignment here in my soul, in my highest self? It's not letting me just be this happy, open, warm, gentle, kind sense of self, right? Then that's where you can start to say, okay, let's take the example of a man not calling or not showing up in the ways that you want. Asking yourself, what is the deeper truth here? What's really actually going on in this circumstance? Oh, okay. I'm feeling out of alignment because I'm not feeling like he's showing up in the ways that I need, right? Okay. Well, if that's the case, take it even a level deeper and allow this emotion to really be the catalyst for your own self-exploration of understanding what is it that's going on even below the surface. Okay, so he's not showing up in the ways that I need. What is it that are my needs, right? And actually understanding, am I actually knowing what my needs are? And two, am I actually communicating what my needs are? Because most of the time, people don't know what your needs are. And so we need to actually make sure that we are showing up in a way that we can communicate what our needs are. And so these beautiful moments of anger can be, one, that opportunity to just like layer down, go deep into it and understand the root cause of it, the root core of what the deeper truth is that is causing the resistance. It's causing that being out of alignment. And then two, it's a beautiful energy when it's applied in the right ways to pull back your power, right? Because at the end of the day, anger is this feeling of like, I feel out of control. I feel like someone is taking away my power, okay? So when we are feeling like our power is being taken away, this is a chance for us to claim our power back and to slay that dragon that's trying to suck away our power and say, no, you do not get to take away my power. I'm in control here. And I'm in control in the fact of nobody gets to treat me in a way that doesn't feel good to me. I get to take full responsibility for how I'm showing up and communicating what it is that I'm needing. And I know that moving forward, I get to be in control of the situation, right? And so it can feel like a much more empowering place when we can get to the truth of it and then apply that truth to the situation to shift the outside situation so that it doesn't happen again, so that you can feel like you are back in control and back in your power. So give me some thumbs up if this is making sense. Feel free to ask questions if you want some more extra clarification on this. So taking this example, right, of like a man's not showing up, he's not texting, he's not calling like he was in the beginning, you're starting to freak out, you're feeling like your needs are not being met. Your deeper needs are the fact that you really want someone that is going to be showing up consistently, right? And making you feel safe to be yourself and feeling like he's investing in you and truly loving you and being there for you as that rock, right? The need of safety is not being met. That's one example, right? Of going down deeper into the layers. Then the next part of it is feeling that anger, feeling that frustration, and deciding to take your power back. Okay, I'm going to take my power back. How do I take my power back? I take my power back by, one, moving through the energy of the emotion, of the anger, right, in a healthy way, which could mean going on a run. Oh, that's so good. Going on angry runs is like one of my favorite things to do because you kill two birds with one stone. You release the angry energy and you get a great workout. And at the end of the workout, you're just like, oh my God, I'm exhausted. I don't even have energy to be angry anymore, right? But you get to use that deeper underlying like, as a way to get that power, to reclaim that power. And so when you reclaim that power, it's about going back into the situation, releasing the energy attached to the anger, but standing in the power of the anger and saying, this is not acceptable, right? I'm looking to be with someone that can fulfill my needs in these ways, right? I'm really looking that I know for myself that I feel safe in a relationship when I can know that my person, my partner, wants to be on the same page as me and wants to be able to give to me in the ways that I want to give to them without making it about them, fully taking ownership for ourselves of our role in this, right? But just making sure that we're communicating what it is that our needs are so that we don't feel like our power is being stripped from us anymore. So yeah, really, really good. Corinne is saying, oh, good. Love seeing all these comments coming through. Corinne says, this is so timely for me. Been dealing with this all week. Beautiful. Yes, yes. We all have, absolutely. And especially, I know, Corinne, you're in the UK. I know there's a big lockdown going on. My heart goes out to all of you guys that are in the UK that are being put back onto quarantine. I'm not sure if that's going to happen for us in the US here as well, but I definitely remember that being a really tough time. So I'm feeling you, girl. I'm feeling you. Naomi, good to see you on here. I've learned that the emotion of anger tells you to take your inner power back. Yes, absolutely, absolutely. And it's such a good feeling to take your power back, right? To feel empowered versus disempowered. And so it's just about really asking yourself, where is that power, right? Where is the power being taken away? And where do I need to pull back the power? I know for myself, it comes into this place of, for me, it's like, I don't want to be walked on. I don't want to be taken for granted. I don't want to be used. I don't want to be, yeah, I guess those are the big ones for sure. In lots of different types of relationships in my life. Spence and I, we're good, so it's not in that regard, but it was just with lots of other relationships in my life. And so anytime I start to feel that, like, oh, I think I'm feeling taken advantage of or being used, I really have to just go back within myself and say, where is this a chance for me to step into my power, right? To communicate my power, to be more in my essence. Beautiful. Naomi says, haha, we're saying the same thing. Haha. Yes, we are. Kun says, literally, I was working on this, totally felt like he's in control and I have no power. You're reading my mind, Teal. Good. Hi, Leslie. Glad to see you on here as well. Yeah. Okay, good. Well, I'm glad that this is timely. Like I said, I just felt like, ooh, time to come on right now, time to do some channels, because I haven't been feeling angry, actually, surprisingly. I've been feeling a lot of feelings. I haven't been feeling angry, but I've definitely just been feeling like I'm ready to just get back into that badass bitch energy. I'm just like, it just feels so much better. Like, I want to get my stilettos on and just, like, walk around the house. I used to be in sales, and I used to be the national sales trainer at a big solar company in California, and I loved when I would get to go and do sales presentations and trainings because I had these sexy ass red fake snakeskin stiletto heels that I would wear. They were so sexy. I'd wear my little black pencil skirt, my cute little blouse, and I would just I had my little black car and I would drive around and I just felt like I was like on top of the world. Like that badass bitch energy is so incredibly powerful. So incredibly powerful. So if we cannot be strapping on our stilettos and driving up and doing all these big outwardly expressions of it, how can we really channel that more on an internal level, right? What sort of things can we do to really just step back into that power and step back into that place of empowerment so that we can be using that in all areas of our life, but specifically in relationships, right? How can we really command that power in relationships without needing to be this very gosh, what am I trying to say? Outwardly, what is the word that I'm trying to say? Help me out, ladies. You know what I'm talking about. We want to be a badass bitch, but we don't want to be shoving and pushing men away, right? So there's a difference. There's the ice queen and there's the badass bitch, but still being a feminine goddess. And so channeling that power on the inside allows you to be able to show up with every interaction of like, yes, this is who I am. This is where my power lies. This is where my needs are. These are my boundaries. This is what I respect. This is what I don't respect, right? And then you get to still be in that place of being very warm and open and inviting. But there's this underlying feeling of like, don't mess with me, right? Don't fuck with me. And that's really what I think anger can kind of tap us back into. And assertive, yes, beautiful. Assertive, but we've got to be careful with being assertive because assertive can come off as abrasive, right? And I really love to teach about feminine energy, but I don't want feminine energy to be taken as just this like soft, gentle, like la la la, right? It's a powerful energy. And it can be assertive, but it has to be done without the spikes, right? We're not about the spikes. We're not about the walls and guarding off our heart. we are channeling that power, that strength, that empowerment with still having the warmth on the outside. And that's really the biggest difference. Tone. Yes, I love that. Yes, best day. I don't know what your name is, best day. But yes, you're exactly right. The tone, the frequency, right? The frequency that we're elevating ourselves into. So anger, although it can be shoved down into looking and feeling like it's this bad beast that we don't want to deal with, it can actually be shifted into and transmuted into a place of connecting back into empowerment and taking that power to bring forth energy into commanding respect, into really standing in your strength, being assertive in the ways that you need. Corinne says, randomly yesterday and today, all the guys, even from the ex before out, our work together have shown up. Oh, before our work together have shown up. Oh, all of the guys. Okay, so from before the time that we worked together, all the men that you'd ever dated had been coming back up to the surface and showing up. Amazing. Maybe because lockdown, their mind's gone. No, Corinne, this is actually something. Oh, Lisa. Hi, Lisa. No, Corinne, this is actually something that is something that I see happen all the time, especially with women that I've worked with. They tell me this all the time, and that's really a beautiful indicator that something is really shifting. There's something beautiful with the energy dynamics that when you really have shifted in your inner essence, all the relationships from the past will start to come back to the surface to be reevaluated and released or healed or finding closure with, right? So if you're finding that all the guys from before we started working together are coming to the surface and reaching back out, this is really an opportunity for you to either heal the relationships, get any closure that's needed, or to just be able to really send out love to each of them. And in doing that, you're going to be able to continue to hold yourself in this new vibration, right? It's almost another test from the universe of really getting to stand in that vibration of just like, this is the new me. This is the new me, taking my power back. This is where I'm standing now, and re-level set with all of these lower frequency men that you had been attracting in the past, so that they can truly dissolve themselves out and that your true king can come forward. So that's fantastic to hear. I love hearing that. Saw a post where it said God sends them back to see if you're still crazy. Yep, that's kind of part of it. Yep, that's kind of part of it. And Lisa, so glad to see you on here. Thank you so much for this shirt. It is bringing out a whole nother essence of me today, and I'm loving it. Anyways, loving all these comments, loving all of the interaction today for our live. God, we're almost at 20 minutes, so I'm going to end today. But just really helping today to connect back into this mode of anger, this mode of energy of how we really can make anger our friend, how we can really transmute anger into the underlying power and seek the deeper truth here so that we can really use it to our advantage, right? And continue to just hone into that place of steadfast power and strength within us. Feel free to reach out if this is something you want to talk deeper on. I'm always here. I've got openings on my calendar for free love breakthrough sessions if this is something you want to explore and need support with in terms of like deepening into those layers and getting to the deeper truth, because a lot of times we can get really wrapped up in those emotions and it's really hard to get down to the deeper truth here. So if this is something you're looking for support and guidance with, I am opening up time on my calendar for free love breakthrough sessions to help kind of work you through some of these deeper challenges and blocks and resistance and get you back into that place of just peace and calm and accepting and surrendering and flowing to everything that's coming forth with just true peace and joy. So happy Friday, ladies. Mwah. Thank you, Lisa. I appreciate it. And I will talk with you all soon.